In this episode, I'm going to share with you some ideas on how to save money on fitness items. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back to The Long Run with Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel. Yep, flying solo today. And so today I want to share with you some ideas about how to save money on fitness items. Let's face it, Christmas is almost over. You've probably got all of your gifts that you're going to get. Maybe you haven't even thought about fitness things yet. Maybe you got some of those for Christmas. You're going to get some of those for Christmas. But usually after the first of the year, we start thinking about getting in shape. Because let's face it, we've already gone through Thanksgiving. We're going through Christmas. We're going through all of that eating, all the holidays. And now it's time to get back into shape. And so what we start thinking about fitness. We start thinking about fitness items. We start thinking about buying things that we might need to get ourselves back into shape. And so I want to share with you some things that I've learned along the way. If you didn't know it, I love to run. That's one of my favorite activities is to go outside for a run. If you didn't know that, you do now, because I just told you. I love to run, and I love to just get out there and just go at it. And so I want to share with you some things that I've picked up along the way, some tips that I've learned, some mistakes that I've made, so that you don't make the same mistakes as well. There are a couple of myths about fitness items and fitness things as you head into making those resolutions, and that's a whole nother video in and of itself, the reality of resolutions. You can check that out. But there's a couple of myths I want to share with you. The first one is this. Is that we have to have all the things. When we start something new, we have to have everything right at the start. We have to buy everything that we need to do whatever activity it is we're going to do. And the truth is, you really don't. You don't need, if you want to start running, you don't need to go out and buy $300, $400, $500 worth of running gear and running things to really start running. You can just get out there and start running, because let's face it, you may not love it, you may not like it, you may not want to do it forever. And if you spent $400, $500, $600, $700,000 on gear, then that stuff's just going to waste away in your closet. So I want to go ahead and save you the heartache right now, and just tell you, you don't have to buy everything right off. I know a lot of new runners, they buy $200 pair of shoes. They buy the Camelback water bottles, even if they're only running a mile and a half. They buy all the running gear, the suppression socks, the foam rollers. They buy everything right off, and then 3 months down the road, they're done with it, and all that gear is still in their closet. So what I want to encourage you to do is take it slow. Just get out and go for a run. That's what I did the first time I went running. I didn't have fancy shoes. I didn't have a lot of different things. I just put on a pair of shorts, shirt, and the tennis shoes that I had, and I went out and I ran. And so once I realized that I really wanted to do it, I started buying a few things. My first pair of shoes that I bought was about $120. I bought them at a specialty running store. Nothing against those, but you don't have to buy them at specialty running stores now. As far as shoes goes, a good $60 pair of Skechers Go Runs. Those are the ones I use now. Will go a long way into getting you where you need to be. I'm not sponsored by Skechers unless they really want to, but that's all I wear now for my marathons. Or my Skechers shoes that I buy at an outlet about 2 miles down from where we live. And so I can find pretty good deals on those in the outlets. So I don't have a lot of other different things. I don't have a lot of Camelbacks. I just recently bought a water bottle I can hold in my hand that straps around my hand because I'm trying out a different way of fueling myself during marathons. But I wear a $60 pair of shoes. Have a water bottle that I use from time to time. I have some running gear that I bought that's lasted me about 2 or 3 years. I don't buy a whole lot of stuff because I don't have to. The one good thing about running is that you don't have to have a gym membership. You don't have to buy specialized equipment. You just get out there and do it. Get out there on the street and run. So you don't have to have all the things right off. Pace yourself. If you think you might want some of that stuff later, that's great, but make sure you just kind of dip your foot in the water and just make sure that you're going to like it before you start spending a whole lot of money on it. And then the second myth is that we have to buy all the most expensive things. Now, I've already talked about shoes, but like I said, I get points every time I buy Skechers shoes. And the last time we bought shoes, I had so many points that, it was also a buy one get one, that buy one get one half off, that I bought me a pair of shoes at a discounted rate and got Christy a pair of shoes for free. We spent $60 and got 2 pairs of shoes. And I used those shoes the last time in my last marathon, in New York City Marathon. And so you don't have to buy the most expensive things. Look for bargains. Look for ways you can save money on those things. Look for used equipment. I wouldn't necessarily recommend use shoes, but other things that you can use that that maybe somebody else didn't like running, and maybe they want to get rid of some of that stuff. So whether it be running or golf or weight loss, you don't have to buy the most expensive things for weight loss. You don't have to pay a lot of money to lose weight or to do any of those things that you feel like you might want to be doing come January 1. So you don't have to buy all the most expensive things. Take it slow. Begin with small things. Begin with small changes. Begin with the less expensive things to buy. And as you begin to like it a lot more, whatever your activity is, then you can start adding some more things. Start sinking funds. Use your it's like I just upgraded to the latest Apple Watch, but I spent 6 months saving up the money. I had a sinking fund that was labeled new Apple Watch, and when I got enough money, I went and bought it, and it didn't hurt my budget at all because I had it right there. If you want the most expensive things, set money aside for those things. Don't go into debt so that you can buy the most expensive things, because you don't have to, because they're not needed. And so you can get by without spending a lot of money. You can get by just taking it slow. Start with the simple things and then work your way up. As you begin to like your activity and as you begin to love your activity, you can begin to buy more things, to use more things. But I think what you're going to find out is that once you really begin to love the activity you're doing, you don't really care what you use. You don't care about the equipment that you use. It may not be the most expensive, may not be the top of the line stuff, but it's something that you can use, something that you're comfortable with, something that your body or your experience or whatever can use, and it fits your lifestyle. Don't fit somebody else's lifestyle. It fits your lifestyle. So make sure that you're taking it slow, working your way up, but most of all, have fun. Whatever your activity is, whatever new thing you want to try, whatever your goals are for the next year in 2020, have fun. Just do it. Just go out there and have fun doing those things that you like to do. You only live once. Go out and have fun. So that's all the time I have for today. Short and sweet today, flying solo. Not a lot to say, but I hope it made an impact on you. Don't forget about the videos that are going to be floating around here, or here. Click one of those for some added content. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for updates from us when we put up new content. Also, leave me a comment in the comment section about what you're planning to do for 2020. What's your new activity? What's one thing that you really want to accomplish in the new year? So make that comment below, and we'll see you in the next year. For the long run, this is Joel, flying solo. Have a great day. Bye.